Alrighty, we're dried up. I'm gonna start in this top corner because that's the most important to line up. Alright, clamped up, and I am going to let it sit for probably for an hour or so. And I got a couple of holsters to make, so I'm going to start drawing some patterns. And then I'll be back with this in about an hour. See you in a bit. Okay, the glue should be set up. I'm taking my clamps off. And we'll put them away right away so I don't lose them. So, like I said, the glue isn't everything. I must have trimmed the glue off that I had down here. But that's okay, because most of our stitching is going to be what's going to do all the work here. So now I'm going to go ahead and punch my holes. I'm going to work my way around just like I did on the other side, and we'll punch them around. I think I showed all that, so I'm not going to do it this time. I'm just going to punch them, and I'll stitch it. I'll be back and we'll do some edge finishing and that sort of thing. So stay tuned. Alright, all my stitching's done. I did go around with some 320 grit and do a little sanding. Sometimes you can even take it down to a finer grit than 320. This seems to work okay. It is a little rough. This would be, if I was to do some finer grit, I think this would be the project to do it on, but it's not too bad. It should all come out pretty nice when it's burnished. So there's our raw edge. I'm going to use the same dye that I did that I dyed it with, the Phoebing's black, and I will apply it with just a Q-tip. I'm not doing a huge area all at once. I'm going to start with just a side here, and then I'm going to take my canvas Everybody needs to find a way of burnishing that works for them. This happens to work for me and I like it. I will go over the edges twice. And I think once it's dry, I might just sand it again. It's a little rougher than I like, but we'll get the rest of it done here. Corner's nice. Now this dye burnishing is something that I have just come into, so I'm not necessarily really good at it yet. And it does work a little different than water burnishing, so I don't know if we can get that to show up. Looks pretty good. I may decide to go ahead and edge coat it too, just because wallets tend to get a little bit extra abuse around the edges, going in and out of pockets all the time. So I'm going to finish up burnishing and I'll be back. Alright guys, there's the wallet. And a little buffing yet, but that's the finished product inside. My light's giving me fits here today. Edges came out pretty nice. Burnished all the way around. And I dye burnished these. So they should be pretty decent, pretty sturdy. I did not use the edge coat on it. After looking at it and seeing how it all came out, it doesn't need it. So I'm going to ship this off. Hopefully next week. Y'all stay safe. Thanks for watching. Thanks for bearing with me on the leather project. And I see my dogs are going nuts, so I gotta check that out. Stay safe, God bless, and we'll catch you in the next video.